is my 50th birthday and there's going to be a full moon, so I decided to go camping, and I'm going to backpack into a primitive campsite and spend my birthday out in nature. Trying to do the Swedish herding call. And this cow is looking at me like, what the heck are you doing? Parking. Okay, I just got to Lake Wales Ridge Forest, and the first thing I have to do is pee. This looks like a good spot. I haven't seen love bugs in Tampa hardly at all, ever. Okay, so my pack weighs about 27 pounds at this point, so now's my chance to decide if I want to leave anything behind. And I'm off. I feel a little bit nervous leaving Xander behind. It's kind of like home. I love moss like this that grows on the ground. Oh man, so my shoulder was already starting to bother me. I thought it was just like my bony shoulders, but I realized my shoulder strap was twisted backwards. Welcome to the jungle. We got fun and games. We got everything you want. How do you know your name? We are the people that you find wherever you may be. If you want your money, honey, we got your disease. In the jungle, welcome to the jungle. Yippee-ki-yay, here's where the trail gets flooded. Okay, so I got these flip-flops at REI yesterday because I didn't have any flip-flops, and I'm gonna wear these through the water rather than getting my sneakers wet. These are actually called free waters, and they are supposed to help people around the world get, you know, good drinking water or something. So I guess that's appropriate. I'm gonna wear my free waters through this water. It's like walking through tea with all those tannins in the water. Yeah. Not quite like a river crossing on the Pacific Crest Trail, but it's a start. Guess it's too shallow for alligators. Ooh. Ooh, soggy, swishy, soggy, mushy. Oh, wet. Wonder if it's safe to put my trail shoes back on. My ancient, holy trail shoes. Goats in snowshoes. Goats in snowshoes. Oh, my goats would love this. Hi, Abra. Mwah! I love you. Please don't throw me in that briar patch. Please don't throw me in that briar patch. Yeah? Something's biting me. He's biting me. Don't bite me. Hey! Oh, saw a little stinger on him. And this thing sticking to me. Get away! Ooh, I thought that this trail was going to be a little more well traversed. There's all kinds of things sticking into my legs, little pricklies, and the path gets very narrow in some points. It's widening up a little bit. In the pines, where the sun never shines, I will shiver all night through. My husband was a hard working man till 1.5 miles from here. His head was found in a driver wheel, and his body never was found. My girl, where will you go? I'm going where the cold winds blow. In the pines,
sun don't ever shine, I was shivering all night. My girl, where will you go? I'm going where the cold wind blows. Where's that, baby? In the pond, where the sun don't ever shine, I bet you all night through. My girl, don't you lie to me. Tell me where did you sleep last night? Come on and tell me something about it. In the pond, where the sun don't ever shine, I bet you all night. Shiver for me now.
Okay, well, I must have lost the trail because I got to a fork in the road and it goes 2 different directions and I see no trail markers. So I have to decide to go right or left or go back. The sun is setting in the sky. Teletubbies say bye-bye.
The sun is setting in the sky. Teletubbies say goodbye.
Bye-bye.
I'm headed east, away from the sun, because that seems to be the direction of the lake. And hopefully I'll meet up with the trail again soon. It's not the first time I've been lost alone out in the wilderness. Actually the last time. Maybe not the last time, but one time I got lost with my dog Arrow on Payne's Prairie up near Gainesville, Micanopy. And yeah, we just got lost on a road just like this. And then after a very long time, we got to a fence that said that it was, off limits, basically. Do not pass, do not cross. Maybe it even said danger. It looked like some type of water treatment facility. I don't know. Maybe there were gators in there. But at that point I was like, I'm not turning around. And so we crawled through the fence and eventually we ended up on a road, a paved road. And ironically somebody pulled over to ask me for directions. I was like, I have no idea where I am. So they let me get in the back of their pickup and they took me to the nearest gas station. And eventually I got back home and I had to teach a dance class that night. My feet were killing me. Anyway, adventures. Whew. I almost ate it there. Slipped and my shoe flew off. I almost fell on my face. This place is called Lake Wales Ridge, and I feel like I'm walking on a little ridge in between these tire tracks. Look, I spotted a trail marker, so I should be on the right path. Whew. Okay, onward. I don't think I need to worry about anybody messing with me. I know who would want to tromp through all this to like find some victim in the woods. People only want to tromp through this for fun. The trail is now flowing like a creek, like a little stream. Maybe this stream will lead to the glorious Lake Arbuckle. Behold the lakeside primitive campsite. Somebody left traces. Now I gotta deal with somebody else's stuff potentially attracting bears. Hopefully I won't get visited by a gator tonight. Don't get a great view of the lake, but my main goal was to be able to see the moon tonight when it comes out. Okay, first things first, I'm gonna hang my bear bag so I don't have to do it when it gets really late. If I can throw up that high. It hit the branch. Take a note, Lucy, that the rock struck the bottle, but it did not break.
You did it! You hit it!
Lucy, make a note that the bottle was struck but did not break.
I got it, but it's too close to the trunk. that might be the best I'm going to get it. I just have to, whew, that was pretty tough. So it actually looks a lot darker than it does in this lighting on the camera. But I got to set up my tent real quick. And I'm not even hungry. I wasn't even hungry this morning when I left the house, but I forced myself to eat. So my bear bag is going to be so far down the trail. The moon is coming up. It's a ramen bomb, ramen noodles with mashed potatoes, and I added some red bell peppers. So I wasn't able to start a fire because everything's wet and it's already, it was getting dark. I tried to gather in some sticks and everything was too wet, and so I'm just out here in the dark, and it took a long time for the mosquitoes to come out, but they finally came out once it got dark. I'm going to enjoy this ramen bomb and this little mini bottle of wine to celebrate my turning half a century old. Trying to do the things that bring joy, like being out in nature. This has definitely been a challenge for me, but I wanted to give it a try. In fact, I think that this is possibly a little bit harder than being on a trail like the Pacific Crest Trail, where there's, you've got lots of support around you, and, like a community of hikers. It's not like this area is frequented by people, so maybe the bears might be a little bit more like curious, rather than scared away from like multiple hikers passing by throughout the day. But I don't feel spooked or anything. Kind of have been just going from one thing to the next to get my camp set up, and so I didn't really have time to think about anything. I talked to my brother, and all the animals are good, and that makes me feel really good. And all right, I'll see you in the morning. I think I'm hearing alligators. I think that's an alligator I hear. It's sort of like a honking grunt sound. I think I'm hearing a couple. It's not surprising at all. Oh, what was that? It literally sounds like the frogs are saying, ribbit, 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 ribbit. Okay, I'm walking away from camp to go wash my dinner pot and to hang my bear bag. I'm literally right on the edge of the lake. And as I'm walking with my headlamp on, I'm seeing all these little sparkles on the ground. And I think, I don't know, but I think it could possibly be the eyes of little spiders. Oh. This is where I lose the path. I'm hearing gators. It's literally right on the edge of the water here. I'm looking for gators. See if I can find where I hung the rope for my bear bag. I don't know if you can see the water reflecting, the moon reflecting on the water. Of course, it's more beautiful in person. Oh God. Maybe bears aren't so bad. You just let the bears have my food so the gators don't get me. There's my rope. Found it. I think I'm actually seeing the reflection of an alligator's eyes. It's not that light you see, which is beyond it, but let's see if we can get this. Oh, that's it, right there. Oh God. I'm going to try to take care of this really quick and then get on out of here. I think he's just looking at me. I don't think I got it high enough. Oh, God. Let me try to see if I can do this again. I think it's like maybe. Oh gosh, I don't think that's 10 feet up. Okay, I think I finally got it way up there. Where is it? It's up there. I don't know if you can see it. I think the PCT method of hanging a bear bag sucks. Because it makes it hang much lower. So, yeah, I just, that's the method I practiced, but tying the end to another tree I think works better, and I didn't practice the knots, so I've heard it said when you can't tie a knot, then tie a lot, which is not good protocol, but for me, for now, that's what I did. So I survived the night, but it was the longest night I've had in so long, since probably I was a child. I don't know if I slept hardly at all, but after laying there for, God, what seemed like the whole night, I checked my phone to see what time it was, and it was 2:38 in the morning. And so yeah, it was a long night. I don't know if it was because I wasn't comfortable or the noises. I wasn't nervous about the noises, but there were a lot of noises, and it was actually, you know, I kind of enjoyed listening to them. Unfortunately, all I brought was matches because I just like ran out of time, and I thought they would be fine, but I couldn't get my camp stove lit this morning, so no coffee or oatmeal, which is fine. I just had a banana, and I'll probably have a Cliff Bar as I head out on trail. I haven't really had much of an appetite. One thing I do have to say is I'm 50 years old, and I can kick, and I can stretch. I'm 50 years old. I'm 50.
I'm proud to say I'm 50 years old and not one of those gals who's afraid to hide her age, unlike some other gals. And I like to kick, stretch, and kick. I'm 50 years old.
So I'm walking back to where I hung my bear bag because since I had to use one of my trail shoes, I took off my goat sock and I accidentally left it there. I saw it there when I went to get my bear bag this morning, and then I forgot to pick it up. So I got to get my goat and snowshoes sock so I can put my trail shoes on. Leave no trace. I am covered in spider webs. They're all over the trail. If I don't keep looking up, I almost get smacked in the face with a great big spider. swarming, but none of them are like trying to bite or sting me. So it's not really a big deal to walk through those swarms. There is literally no trail here. No trail. This is looking back, so I know I'm on the right path. But I'm just gonna go blindly through these tall stalks of whatever. I'm not quite sure where to go. Just keep my eye out for those yellow blazes. Oh. It's like children of the corn. People out here. I literally see no yellow blazes, and it is like super overgrown. I don't even a trail. Yeah, so I'm backtracking now. The trail got pretty good for a little bit, and I thought, oh, it's going to be clear, smooth sailing from here on out. It's going to be nice and clear. No, not the case at all. So I did see a little, like dirt vehicle path a little ways back, so I think I might try taking that and seeing if that can lead me to the dirt road that goes through the middle of the forest. Oh, look at this. Pretty. Morning, Grace. At least I don't have all those spider webs to go through. Trying to walk fast because just in case I have to backtrack the entire trail, because I have to get back to Tampa. I have dogs to take care of. Oh shit, I just saw a huge splash over there. That had to have been a gator. Oh my God, I've been trucking right along. Oh man. I must have startled him. Oh man. Sorry, Mr. Gator. There he is, I see him. I see him. There he is. You see him right there. There he is. Hi. Hi, little guy. Good gator. Good boy. Oh man, I startled him. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for intruding on your territory, on your home. You're beautiful. Hey, gator, 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 gator. Trying to give them forewarning that I'm coming. Hey, gator, 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 I don't want to startle you. I lost my water bottle. It must have dropped out in those woods back there. Oh, God. This one's empty, pretty much. I do have a Sawyer filter, but hopefully I can make it back to the car if I find that side road. I feel bad though. Leave no trace. Leave no trace, Mama. Yummy. Okay, here's the road I was talking about. So hopefully this will lead to that orangey dirt road that I came in on. Doggies, here I come. Here I come, dogs. I'm coming. Mama's coming. I hate it when this happens. Which way do I go? Which way do I go? Okay, I put on Google Maps and I'm definitely going to the left. It doesn't show these roads on there, but it shows the direction that my phone is pointing. And so I know this one leads to the middle road that runs through the forest. So, doing good. We made it. Whew. Xander.